I love Mrs. Smith because she is the best teacher and she loves me so much and she teaches me so much that I get smart.
Yep. Surprise!
What is going on? Oh my gosh! What is this toward? You're gonna make me fall. You're gonna make me fall. Oh my goodness. Come on in.
My name is Trey and I'm honoring Miss Jones. I like Pine Tree. It wouldn't be the same without Miss Jones. Miss Jones has my back when I need her. She helps me with math and reads the questions. I want Miss Jones to know that I try my best at math. She smiles at me. I like it when Miss Jones gives me a chore. That means she can trust me to do a job. I'm glad when I make Miss Jones smile. I do not like it when I am not on a good color, but it is my fault, no one else's problem. But I will come back and start fresh.
We're here to present you with the Beacon Award. Trey, we're going to give this to your teacher. And Trey, this is for you. And Trey wrote an essay about Mrs. Jones, and that essay won for this elementary campus. And he said and so you are a Beacon Award winner, and you are invited to come May the 5th to our banquet.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
That's not a problem. And Trey, you and your parents are invited to come, and there's an invitation in there for you. And that will be on May the 5th. And this is your invitation, and we are so proud of you. And Trey, you did such a good job. It was such a good essay. And it was very nice of what you said about your teacher. I'm so glad you wrote that for us.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Yay! Thank you. Oh my goodness.
My name is Abby Short and I'm honoring Miss Robin Best, my kindergarten teacher. Every single day, Miss Best would stand by the door and welcome you with the most heartwarming smile. As soon as I looked at that smile, I felt like the whole world suddenly made sense. It just made me feel that even though we didn't know each other by heart, I still mattered to her. She was a very understanding person to talk to you about your personal experiences. It felt like when I talked to her, there was a magic tone in her voice that made me feel like I was on top of the world. Miss Best has imprinted herself in my life through the past, present, and future. But one thing is for certain, my memories of Miss Best will stay for me as long as I live.
First of all, I don't know you. Because your parents away from home, I'm not adopted. What are y'all here? And why just gotta take a picture?
My name is Ethan Morgan, and I am honoring Michael Higginbotham. Mr. Higginbotham is an amazing teacher. He tells us the goals that we are going to achieve by the end of the year and makes us pass limits that we didn't even know about. He is the nicest, caring teacher ever and asks you if things are okay. He has no problem helping you. When Mr. Higginbotham said that he had someone in his family that was special needs, it helped me relate to my brother and let me get closer to him. He tells us stories about his childhood and past experiences. This lets us know that he's willing to let us in if we are willing to put in effort in letting him in. Mr. Higginbotham is one of the best and unique teachers I've ever had.
Hello, I'm Isabella Nix, and I have recognized Ms. Amy Touchstone. Ms. Touchstone has made a huge difference in my life. She is loving, charismatic, compassionate, optimistic, and an encouraging person. She has faith that all of her students can and will succeed if they give her their very best, no matter their background. She goes to work early and stays late, not for extra pay, but for her students' benefits. I started this year with a bad attitude towards reading. Reading was my least favorite subject. Through all of my years at school, I was told reading is the key to new adventures, but I never knew my true satisfaction with the books that I had read. It wasn't until 7th grade when I discovered the true joy of going to other places, discovering new cultures and new ways of life, all because of my magnificent reading teacher, Mrs. Touchstone.
I'm Christopher Story, and I wrote my Beacon essay about Duke Barnett. During my time at Excel, my drive to learn and work towards my future has been revived. Mr. Barnett has inspired me to be the best I can possibly be. He rejuvenated a part of me that hadn't been alive in a long time, my self-motivation. He has demonstrated all the attributes of a perfect leader. Mr. Barnett's staff is both inspiring and kind. How did the best of the best hire the best of the best in just his first year as principal? This innovator and educator has even come to my house to bang on my door to get me to school just because he cares that much about my education. Being under his leadership has changed me. So, thank you, Mr. Barnett, for waking me up both mentally and physically.
So go before you start looking at it, right?
That's not even right on my card. That's not even right on the card. See, I'm able to hit it when I'm looking up, and whenever I'm doing this,
Am I retiring?
We are from the Pine Tree Education Foundation, and we're here this morning to award you a Beacon Award. You have been chosen for the high school campus. Is Chris Ballant here?
Chris Ballant.
I am Chris Ballant, and I'm here to honor Mark Melton. There's never been a teacher that has impacted my life the way my band director, Mark Melton, has. He has aided me and helped me through tremendous obstacles that I have faced over the past 4 years that I could not have gotten through without him. I have thought to myself, what did I do to deserve this kind of kindness and generosity? And then I realized I wasn't just another one of Mr. Melton's students, I was part of his family. He has always been there for me and has always done everything he can do to help me whenever I needed it most, and nothing could mean more to me than that. Mr. Melton isn't simply another teacher that I am close to, he's my father away from home. He's there for me in every single way, from helping me with my trumpet playing, all the way to building myself up to become a better young man, and I am incredibly grateful to him for it. He has impacted my life in so many ways, and he continues to do so every day I walk through the band hall.